go. YouTube page.
Hey, Dan.
Right. Hey, what's up?
Nothing much. What's up with you?
You didn't say yeah. Joe is now upset.
Yeah.
No. The moment passed. We have to wait until we actually get an audience now.
All right, I'm gonna post this shit in the thread.
Yeah, I posted it on the Discord.
Yeah.
Another stream stream.
Is he there?
No way.
Wait, do we have a driving stream?
No way.
Oh,
Come on.
yes. Yes.
Oh my god. This is.
We have the driving stream. It's everything is right in the world right now.
Hey guys,
This
remember
is
how we had those really
all
bad streams last year? Let's do everything exactly the same. Let's change literally nothing about the terrible streams we had last year.
Oh my god. This is only going to be a thing until
Tomorrow.
Until tomorrow. So we'll be all right.
No, I know.
This is a one night.
If anything, actually, it really will serve just to highlight how much better the streams are starting tomorrow.
Yeah. Well, there's also this is kind of last minute after the Derby. We're only going to be on here for 45 minutes kind of thing. Well, I say that we're only going to be on here for 45 minutes.
We're never on.
We're probably going to sit here for
45 minutes.
We're probably going to
3:35 in the morning. We're going to be like, all right, we should probably go to bed.
Dude, I have to wake up to fucking post the thread in the morning.
Yeah. Also, it's gonna be 4 in the morning, and I'm gonna be like, I gotta get to the airport.
Will anyone hear you say that?
This is the only thing I said. I'm gonna continue to be muted until I get back to my place, which is gonna be in about 10 minutes anyway.
Naim, are you calling in coordinates for a drone strike? What is
Seriously.
going on with your voice
Dude,
right now?
I rewatched.
That's a Big
stream.
10-4, buddy.
I rewatched a stream from hockey today where I was driving in my car and I did a car stream, and my audio was about 90 times better than that. I don't know why.
It's the car Bluetooth. I don't know.
Oh, it's your car Bluetooth and not okay. I was using my phone microphone. That's why. So I was basically just on speakerphone. So all right. Well, that's probably why. Keep your hands on the wheels, Mister.
Keep your eyes on the road. I don't care about your hands. What do you stop looking at us?
Jesus.
Trying to get the set right behind me. What if I just did
This is where Dan tears down a bookcase. He's trying to out of the shot.
All right, here we go. That looks a little bit better, I think. I don't like how creepy my...
One of these times we're gonna see Naim get in a fucking accident during our stream. It's gonna be it's gonna be terrible.
I hope not.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
I needed to comment on more things just so I can hear how awfully audio sounds.
I'm staying muted on purpose.
Oh, man.
It sounds like we're listening to him on speakerphone as it's being broadcast from another speakerphone. You know what I mean?
So is it better or worse than the wind tunnel?
It's different.
It's not. I wouldn't.
It's something.
It's a different type of bad, I guess.
It's hard to. It's hard to say exactly.
Oh god!
It's honestly for someone who prides himself on on
audio quality.
Yeah, on audio quality. I feel like you're just always in the wrong place at the wrong time for these streams.
If you want, I can get my setup out of my backpack and plug it into my phone. I'm sure it'll work, but I'll be home in about 5 minutes.
I just want you to look at the road.
The light is red, and I am waiting for the light to turn green. I have nothing. I'm just sitting here.
This is terrifying.
I just don't want this game to become oh, look at this footage of this guy having an accident while streaming. It's going to end up on St. Louis Local Today or something.
Was it last year's baseball trade deadline game when Naim stepped out onto the road and then his fucking signal cut out? And we're like, oh my God.
We thought he was dead.
It was.
We thought he was straight up dead. Oh my god!
It was last year. It was last year that we thought he had somebody in his trunk the entire time. Because
was that Icarium?
Their lighting setup was their lighting setup was like
It was like boop,
wait,
boop,
I can
boop, like in
this.
line with Kuhan breaking. It was great.
Oh god.
Hey, we're back. I'm
Hey.
back, by the way.
Do we actually want to like talk about the trade deadline game that's happened today? Or...
Do you
one
introduce
second.
the show and play the theme song, or
Hey, welcome to Trade Deadline tonight.
This was the lighting setup of the one guy who was in Kuhn's trunk last year.
Are you gonna turn it red? Because that was the color.
I wish I could turn it.
do you have your phone? You can just like turn the flashlight on and off.
And cut your
You
mic.
also have to be
because
muted
he
for
looked
this.
like he
I'm
was
gonna go mute
screaming.
This
He was
is
screaming. Yeah.
Yeah. So like,
Yeah, no, yell. Now get very frustrated because you got muted.
well, we're like talking about something. Yeah.
All right. So, welcome to Trade Deadline tonight. I am Bonsai Joe along with Professor What, Tom Riddler, Kuhan Luke, and Fake Plastic Alex, and we are the Office of the Commissioner coming at you live. We're here.
Dan, you need to unmute yourself again. I muted you like while you were unmuting yourself
I don't know why you did that.
on accident because I was trying to unmute you.
We
Wait,
are
Are we not singing the song?
No, we decided Hey Ya is our theme this year.
Hey Ya is
Yeah.
our theme this year. That's because Dan was singing it before we started the stream, and then he sat down and I said, "Hey Dan," and he goes, "Yeah," and I go, "What's cooler than being cool?" So that's how we decided.
I detuned my
Did you
guitar.
guys sing it already?
Yeah, you guys sing it live on the stream.
Hey Dan,
Yeah,
what's cooler than being cool?
ice cold.
I can't hear you.
all right.
All right.
Anyways,
Okay, we should get a.
We'll have a
I
better
don't
theme
think
song
this is
tomorrow.
entertaining for anybody but us. So I
we
think
will.
we should.
We, all right.
I gotta
we'll
be
have-
honest with you, it's not that entertaining for all of us.
Okay, let's get on with what happened today.
all right. What happened today? So our
Well, thanks to the RTG AM. Is that what we agreed it was called? The RTG AM 2019 TDG storyline tracker. We actually know what was happening this year.
that's true. That's usually a thing that we don't know. So our biggest.
We're like,
Um,
so what happened today? Oh.
So our biggest story of the day, I believe, would be the reporter novelty accounts, which spurred a new act upon the R baseball community. Joe, do you want to explain that?
Yeah, so the Novelty Account Registration Act came from the recognition for a shield around the TDG in order to hold the reporters of the game accountable. Now, normally, reporters are figures that we trust, like Evil Robot Luke and Buster Olney and 4533. But this year, besides just like 4533 and like the 4 other people that we hired ahead of time, like the thread opened and then immediately there were two like John Heyman parody accounts. There was a what's his face? There was a Bob Nightingale parody account. There at some point there was a Katie Nolan parody account.
Oh, what? I missed
There was a
that.
Charlotte Wilder parody account. Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
there
there
a Katie
was
Nolan parody account.
There was a Charlotte Wilder parody account.
Yeah. There are a lot of weird things going on. So
Okay.
that's what happened. So in order to hold,
Katie Nolan one only showed up, I think, like 2 or 3 times, but
yeah.
all the other ones were more active.
Yeah.
Do you want to talk about what act that spurred?
Yeah, so this spurred the Novelty Account Registration Act, and I can't find the comment on it because I didn't think to save comments for this, but like everyone was immediately displeased, especially Evil Robot Luke, and Evil Robot Luke was like, "I am not a novelty account," and then Analog Boy retorted, "That's okay, evil robots aren't allowed anyway." So that was kind of funny. But yeah, like we appreciate that people are covering the game and stuff. It's kind of weird when people just kind of do it on their own when we hire reporters specifically to do that, but go off, I guess. I'm not mad. I'm actually pretty happy about it. It's just strange because, like, again, normally our baseball is pretty strict about parody accounts and novelty accounts.
Yeah.
So it's just like we can't have like Ken Rosenthal. Oh no, Kenny Rosenthal. That was another one. Ken Rosenthal, like going into
Yeah.
like a different random thread and pretending to be the actual Ken Rosenthal, because that would be bad.
Kenny Rosenthal was problematic for me today.
Poor K.
Wasn't a big fan.
No,
Well, I just I didn't really understand what his angle was or who he was. I have a theory he's in the commissioner's office.
I can tell you it's not me.
Yeah, it's not me.
I can tell you that it's not me.
It's not
I don't
me,
believe you, Joe.
And
Why would
Dan
I have a-
immediately has like doubt.
Yeah.
People don't believe me when I say that I'm not people. So
See, having
I'm just
having a
leaning into it at this
second-
point.
Having a second Discord account just kind of sucks because like you can't really have two Discords up on your computer, so you have to have like two devices.
Joe immediately implicates himself.
Yeah,
you-
well,
Yeah,
tell me exactly how you'd accomplish this.
Yeah. Go into more
just
detail
saying.
about
Tell
How you
me how
disabled-
troublesome it was for you to run these two accounts.
Is there any chance that you tried to friend the commissioner's office members today?
Dan is like, it's definitely one of the Joes. I'm just
I
not
know.
sure which one, so
Yeah.
we'll see which one cracks first.
I can give you solid proof it's not me because I'm the one that let him in because he friended me out of nowhere. I told you this. He friended me
Yeah.
out of nowhere.
What? Yeah,
Why-
you can tell
why
it's
did
not
you
me because
say
I'm
yes?
super involved with him.
Look here,
What?
let me show you this conversation that I had out of fucking nowhere. I
With
literally
with your two devices?
okay, yeah. Let me. Why
How'd
would
you
I-
fake this?
Why would I here?
This is fantastic. Joe
All right.
makes a fake Ken Rosenthal parody account
I know.
and then immediately
Start
loses
talking
the
about
bit.
No. Why would
This
I
is like
look?
this is better than
I'm-
69 69
I'm-
69.
I'm tossing
Where
this
he's
shit
like,
in.
I'm gonna make a 69 parody account. And then he makes it.
I tossed that shit in the Discord. That is solid proof evidence. Why would I have that full ass conversation with myself?
For this reason.
this
So you
reason,
can
yeah.
say, why would I have a conversation with myself? That would be ridiculous.
Yeah.
That's why you would do it.
The Unabomber sent a package to himself, you know?
This is
It's the same kind of thing.
All right. You can believe
all right.
what you
I
want.
think we need a poll in the chat.
You can believe
is-
what you want.
Is Joe? What's the person? Bobby Nightingale? What's the?
No, Kenny Rosenthal.
Kenny Rosenthal. Notice how Joe very quickly corrected you.
Because I'm
That was
staring at it.
That was the test, and you
I'm
failed,
fucking
Joe.
standing it. I'm staring at it. All right.
Joe, what's the name of the person again?
Oh, what person?
All right, you passed.
All right. Anyways, next up on our list of issues for the day, I say issues, but I mean on our list of topics for the day, we have the post getting removed. later in the day, we absolutely got destroyed. It was during the Dinger Derby when one trade went through with a username that is not so automod friendly. And Automod decided to just rip down the entire thread. So we had to recreate it, get it unremoved by the mods and everything. But we got everything back. We're not going to be trading that person with the sketchy username again that Automod does not like. So yay! Hopefully no more Automod issues, but Automod can be a dick sometimes.
Well,
Yeah,
I
we've
think the
never had
username is more to blame for it.
Well, yeah, no, the username is absolutely more to blame, but
I think it's interesting. We've had some pretty sketchy usernames in the past, but we've never had this issue before.
yeah, no, this is the first time we've ever had the post removed for a sketchy username, even which also makes me
No, we've been
wonder,
caught up on stuff like that before.
have we?
Yeah.
No. It also makes me wonder why Reddit allows the user.
Oh yeah, Reddit's own Automod hates the username.
It's not Reddit, it's Automod. It's our baseball's Automod.
Isn't? I thought an Automod is just
I-
like a thing. That's,
I
No,
thought-
you program your own. So Automoderator is available to anybody, but then you write your own rules for the sub.
oh, so then it's okay. So then it's our friend's fault. The people who run our
Yeah.
baseball.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's their fault specifically.
All right. I'm ready to throw blame their way. I'm excited about that. That's actually easier for us, I think.
Just blame them.
Yeah.
So we also have listed server issues, which is more database issues. We never had the server overrun today. We just had a couple of database issues early in the day with GMs not being able to confirm early. This is our first time with using full GM confirmation through the database. This is our first time being able to do literally everything through the database and Discord, and nothing actually. All of the trading is done outside of Reddit itself, which seems kind of weird because it's a Reddit game, but it all goes to Reddit from our database, Discord, etc. So the database is kind of a new thing that we started in our hockey game this winter that we still kind of used on Reddit a little bit for like confirmations and stuff, but now everything is done through the database. So we had a little bit of a hiccup this morning because we just didn't test it enough. And, you know, when there's only 5 of us that get to test it for a couple days beforehand, and we don't test literally everything, when you expose it to 36 new GMs who will test the limits of anything because they're kind of dumb and like 5 years old. Yeah, I'm calling all of you out. When you have 36 different 5-year-old GMs trying to test the absolute limits of your database, then things are going to break.
Hey, what happens if I touch this button that clearly is meant for me? What happens if I like fill the entire text box? What happens if I just start slandering Joe in the text box?
I like
to be fair, he didn't slander Joe in
proportionality between your involvement as a commissioner and your hatred of the GMs. Because I got to say, I think they're doing great. I'm having a good time.
Did we talk about that storyline thread? How Alex is the nice commissioner now?
Well, okay, let's wait. Let's give it a wait and see on that one. We got through one day.
But like on day one, Alex was like actively the nice commissioner. If you look at the totally public Office of the Commissioner thread, which is totally the only place and only time we talk.
Yeah. So on day one, Alex wasn't necessarily around that much, and he wasn't mean to people. I don't necessarily think that makes him nice commissioner.
Alex, do we want to quickly live read through what's going on from me asking you how your lunch is?
I mean, we can, but I can just say that I'm really proud of what the GMs are doing. And
it's the first time I think you've ever said that in your life.
You know, I think that they're doing great stuff. I don't see any. I've had no issues with any of them.
Yeah, I was like, look, if they made better trades, I wouldn't be mad at them. And then Alex was like, trades are an opportunity for GMs to express themselves.
Wow. We should nurture that.
Wow. Okay.
They're peacocks. You got to let them fly.
What if they're trying to trade to their own team, Alex?
In the words of the great Mark Wahlberg, they're peacocks. Got to let them fly.
Well, what do you do if they try to trade to their own team? I ask you this. Did it violate his NTC? If not, that's a legal trade.
So there actually was a Phillies player whose NTC was the Phillies.
Well, that's smart because you don't want to get sent back to your original team. I get it.
Also, I don't think he entirely understood, but I think he was very adamant that he didn't want to be a Phillies fan for a week. I think he was like, listen, I mean,
Dan, do you not empathize with that opinion?
Not right now. I don't. I fucking love the Nationals. They're amazing. But
I'm saying, do you not empathize with not wanting to be a Phillies fan for a week?
Oh, totally. Yeah. That's very on brand for the Phillies too. To be like, yeah, I don't really like my team so much. I would like to get out of here if I can.
Always sunny theme.
You guys weren't the ones traded there today.
Did you get traded to the Phillies?
I am on the Phillies currently.
Oh, nice.
You know,
so big ups to Otter Hooligan for accomplishing specifically that, because that's hilarious and I love it.
Last I checked, I was on the Yankees, but I left all my hats in the car, so I didn't want to grab it.
I don't think I've been traded yet.
Me being the dumb yinzer that I am, of course I end up on the Phillies after the first day, but we'll see. We'll see where I go the next 4 days.
This is my public plea to Otter Hooligan to please just leave him there. Offer him a signing bonus. Offer him an innings pitched bonus.
Give him a 13-year contract.
I mean, if you're gonna make me an offer I can't refuse, then sure. But
so Otter Hooligan, if you are listening, you are our only hope. Please retain Young Joe's services until he's like 50. And remember, he's Young Joe, so that's like another 30 years.
Give him 13 years and $33.
See, if I had anything Philadelphia related, I would have it on during stream, but I don't. The closest thing to anything Philadelphia related is this Team USA jersey I have.
Also, all that liberty that we got in this country.
Ew.
You're welcome, by the way.
I took a picture with the Rocky Balboa statue. That's about
Thank you
it.
for your service, Alex.
Thanks.
Alex, what?
What?
You're not from Philadelphia.
No,
but
I protected
he's a
your
veteran.
freedom. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
All right.
Daniel.
Oh, what?
Dan, while you were in Scotland, Alex is in the Navy.
That whole thing. Yeah, that's actually true. That's an accurate
Guys,
timeline.
did you know Alex was in the Navy? Well,
you guys
Dan was
nerd.
out of the country.
Yeah.
Alex was in a submarine, also out of the country,
Oh,
but on behalf of the United
I
States.
was. Yeah, I was. No, I was
Dan
Indian.
was an expat, and that's short for expatriate. So he's not even American.
I went to school. That doesn't.
Otter, I'm not complaining. I'm fine. You're gonna think I'm gonna complain about watching Bryce Harper for a week. I watched that dude for the last bunch of years because I have a sister that lives in DC. I was a fucking half Nats
get
fan
drunk?
for
Hold
4
on,
years.
Joe, were you even born when Bryce Harper was drafted? Way back in 2011 or 2012?
Oh my god.
Guys, can I just say Otter Hooligan is my
Also-
new favorite GM.
Also,
They're all
Otter,
favorite
fucking
GM.
Andrew McCutcheon. Sure, of course he's fucking injured right now, which I'm sad about. But you're telling me Harper and Kush on a team, of course I'll watch it.
JT
fine with
Real
it.
Muto.
Yeah. Just don't ask me to be a Flyers fan. Because that's where my NTC is every year. In the hockey game, because fuck the Flyers. But that's none of my
Yeah,
business.
fuck the Flyers indeed.
But that's none of my business.
Yeah, that's a different game.
Anyways, on to the next topic. We talked about the post getting removed. We've talked about novelty accounts. We talked about server issues.
We talk about that I was in the Navy.
Are you not doing this in order?
I was doing it by the order that Dan posted it in our chat. But let's do it by
that
the
one.
storyline tracker. Joe, do you want to explain the embargo issue?
Yeah, so users don't like it when trades stop happening for any reason, and embargoes stop trades from happening for really dumb reasons. So don't do them, or you'll get a lifetime ban, like Pete Rose. That's a correct reference, right?
Yes, kind of.
Yeah.
Correct enough.
Yeah, you got it. You nailed it. Yeah, you did great.
No, you nailed it.
I didn't nail it as much as my Joey Vito joke. I can tell you that much.
Incorrect, because you spelled veto wrong.
Did I?
We
Or
spelled
did I spell it better?
Two T's for the Votto. I get it, but it would have. Anyway, it's Joey. It reads Joey Veto, which makes no sense.
No, it reads Joey Vito because he's Joey Votto.
Hey guys, Stephanie Beatrice from Brooklyn Nine-Nine just got a hit in the. Nope, she didn't. Sorry, I lied. Oh no, she did. She reached first base on an error.
No, you see, so Joe, it's because the O in Votto is the short O, so the E in Veto becomes a short E. That's just how it works. That's grammar. I have a communications degree.
One of the GMs thought I had a writing degree, so that counts, right?
Hey, so what's up next, young Joe?
All right. The Utley Duckling. The original Dodgers fan who was traded to the Mets.
Okay.
Are the Mets GMs assholes?
Yes. They're Mets fans. Come on. It's easy.
Really, fans of any NL East team's an asshole. Like we can just state that as fact, right?
Wait a second.
We can just agree on that. Everyone can just agree on that.
No. It goes. It's so.
I
Phillies
think
are the
we can
worst,
agree on that.
and
Yeah, I think we
Mets.
can agree on that.
Braves fans are actually really nice people.
So a
Marlins
resident
fans-
Phillies fan, young Joseph, what say you about NL East fans being assholes?
I mean, I've never really met a Nats fan that I haven't liked.
See?
Joe, commit to the bit.
Fuck everyone in the NL East. Oh my god.
Yo, don't listen to them. You don't have to follow their blind trail.
Joe, you are an intern. You don't have free will.
One time I went to a Nats Braves game and I made fun of all the Braves fans that were there. Not to their face, but they were doing the Tomahawk chant, and I took a video of them and I captioned it. Oh wow, all 14 Braves fans are here.
I once went to a Nats game.
It'd be funny if it was all 14 Marlins fans.
That would be funny.
The shame is that there's actually like 3 Marlins fans. It'll be 11 too many.
And 2 of them, I think, are baseball mods. So I once went to a Nats game at Nats Park where there was the Nats were losing and they were like obviously going to lose the game to the Braves. And a group of Braves fan comes over to like my friends and I and just offers us all beers, and they're like, "Hey, like, how's it going? Like, thank you for having us. You guys have been great." And they just like give us all beers, and it's just like it was really nice. So I can never hate Braves fans because they're like, fuck the Braves, but their fans are really kind people. And I like that. So
you fuck the Cubs and Cubs fans. So
see, no, that's so I can say that like Phillies fans are the worst. Like they're just awful people. That Bryce Harper return game I went to earlier this season, I've never been more livid after leaving a ballpark. That was one of the worst experiences I've ever had. But and also Mets fans are just the fucking disaster. I remember they were chanting Harvey's better for a long time. That didn't work out.
Yeah, I'm sorry. We're talking about versus Scherzer because that's
it was versus Strasburg.
Strasburg. Still disagree. Hard disagree.
Still hard no. But yeah,
maybe
so those guys are.
To be fair, I think Harvey's best was better than Scherzer's worst.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'll give you that. Yeah. Harvey's best game is probably better than Scherzer's worst game.
Harvey's best season is probably better than Scherzer's worst season.
As a national, no. I would say Scherzer's.
Scherzer,
I'm sorry. I keep saying Scherzer when I mean Strasburg because you're talking about Strasburg.
Yeah.
No. I'm sorry. Max Scherzer is incredible and nobody's better.
So okay, yeah. So no, Harvey's definitely had better seasons than Strasburg, but I think it's pretty impossible to argue that that Harvey's had a better career than Strasburg.
No. I'm 100% agreeing with you. I'm just saying, like, yeah, like at Max Scherzer's, not Max Scherzer. I keep saying Max Scherzer. At Steven Strasburg's worst, Matt Harvey's best was better. But he's been DFA'd by like 3 different teams already, right? Like,
yeah. It's I still love it because Mets fans sometimes are like, "Hey, so what do you think of Steven Strasburg?" And I'm like, "Well, it's no Matt Harvey." And they're like, "Well, fuck you, man."
This sounds like a lot of real baseball talk for this game.
A lot of fun. I like it. Anyway, let's move on to more fake baseball. What's going on?
Speaking of fake baseball, let's do the awards of the day.
Do we have awards?
Yes,
Joe, they're in the sidebar, dude.
In the
nice. Okay, yeah, just hold on. Okay, great.
So awards of the day. There is 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 5, so let's each do one.
Can I announce the second line?
There's only 4 of us here.
Where did Alex go?
I don't know.
Okay. Then I don't know. We'll figure it out. Also,
you announce. No, wait, that doesn't make any sense. I'm the only AL fan here. I'll do AL Player of the Day.
All right.
Well,
excuse me. I'm a Yankees fan.
Hey, true. Can I say the second half of this person's
Fuck
name?
The DH.
So yeah, we'll have the Yankees fan do AL Player of the Day.
So the AL Player of the Day is Edwin. Dan.
No, you say I did the first. You did the
Edwin.
first
Edwin Gibbs.
Me orgasms.
I'm not sure if you saw his thread participation earlier, but it was fantastic.
I regret everything.
Was it worth it?
It's so worth it.
What did it cost?
Nothing.
Everything. Hey, really young Joe, why don't you tell us the NL Player of the Day?
The NL Player of the Day is one of the Office of the Commissioner, Kuhan Luke.
I don't even know what I did.
Would you like to accept
it was for getting DFA'd.
Oh, that's right. I did get DFA'd, yes.
Yeah,
thank you. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for this wonderful award. I will cherish it and put it on my trophy case.
You literally went to a AA team. I didn't even think that was possible, but you did it.
Well, the Yankees picked me up, so
he reported, and then they left him behind. A AA team didn't want him.
AA team didn't want him.
Correct, but I appreciate it. I appreciate the Yankee organization for taking a chance on me, and et cetera and whatnot.
It's weird because it's a little early for the Rule 5 draft.
Young Joe, I'll go ahead and give you GM of the day too.
You're gonna give me GM of the day? Oh, thank you for the award. Just kidding. GM of the day was Otter Hooligan of the Philadelphia Phillies.
Yeah, there were a couple of reasons for this. Otter banished
The
not
least of
only one
which,
user, but the entire thread to the Shadow Realm.
the least of which was that she also picked up Young Joe. That's like bottom of the barrel pickup there.
Yeah, that's like the 15th reason out of 15.
Shut up, Nime. You got DFA.
Number one was that she banished a user to the Shadow Realm. Number two was that she banished the thread to the Shadow Realm.
Did she do that, or did Analog Boy do that?
It was the Braves and the Phillies. So it was
Oh,
just
that's true.
her.
Otter,
That's
while
true.
I'm watching the Discord chat here, would you like to make any comment about your award?
And now we wait for the Skype lag, or not Skype lag, the stream lag. And
We will come back.
10 more minutes.
We'll come back to you with Utter Hooligans
Oh.
response in 5 minutes.
she bowed.
Typing and
She says it was the Barb's GM's fault. So I guess she would,
So
Nine,
how humble. She's deflecting and sharing the credit. How humble of her.
hey, old Joe, why don't you give us trade of the day?
Trade of the day was one of the very first trades of the day. It was the 6-9, 69, 6-9 trade, also with the Phillies. And I'd have to go back to see who the Philly that went back for the trade there, though.
wasn't it like I beat my meat or something like that?
Yeah, I beat my meat. So it was 6-9, 69, 6-9 for I beat my meat. The trade was 1-for-1. It was fantastic.
That was no, so it wasn't. And actually, I think it was Evil Robot Luke who had this take. It was one of the reporters, which said that one of these people is clearly a team player, while the other one's very much a solo survivor. And I agree with that, because you want to trade for team players. Whoever got the Lone Ranger in that one definitely did not get the better end of the deal. That's my hot take.
Hot take indeed.
So I take the last one. Hold on.
Yeah, I was gonna give that to old Joe too, because Dan's in timeout for the way he said me orgasms. So, old Joe, why don't you take commission of the day?
Yeah, commissioner of the day is, of course, GH Morello. Peace
Praise
be
be, praise
be
be,
upon him.
praise be, praise be.
I mean, like,
This
who
is,
else?
you know that emoji with the two hands going up?
Yeah, praise be.
Yeah.
Plus up, plus up,
What's up? Praise be.
praise be.
Like, who else would it be? Come on, guys.
Oh, Ghost Hardware, starting next year, we're gonna be running 3 times in a year.
Oh, that's right. I promised that, didn't I?
You did
Yeah.
promise that, and I will keep you to it.
Yeah, we're doing. We can't announce it now, but we're gonna do something else.
Yeah,
I feel like now it's heavily implied.
it's not
feel
the
like
Hot
it's
Stove Game
secret.
45.
Oh god,
It's like how
definitely
you
not the
can't
Hot Stove
sign
game.
a contract.
It's definitely not a Hot Stove
for-
Game. But no. Why? Because it's fun and we love it. But we also do the hockey game, and we're going to start something else. But it's not the Hot Stove Game, and we will promise you that. But we will announce it later this week.
It's gonna be. So you guys know how how the Women's World Cup just happened?
Yes.
Yeah,
It's
it's
gonna
gonna be the
NBA
MLS trade deadline game.
Yeah,
the MLS trade deadline
it's
game.
gonna be amazing, you
Dude,
guys.
r/MLS would like kill us.
It's called the MLS transfer window game. Get it right, guys.
Anyways, we will announce that later this week, but that is not for now. However, what I do have now for us is an exclusive interview with a GM
Which GM?
who we have the newly hired Miami Marlins GM who will be joining us momentarily. If Jack checks his messages relatively soon, hopefully he joins. I have sent him the link. We'll figure it out.
Do we have a mini topic while we wait?
I have more of the
Never mind.
storyline.
Don't need to wait anymore. He's here.
Don't need to wait anymore.
I was trying to fill time, and
Immediately
he
cut
beat me
off.
to it.
Immediately calm. What is going on, Jack? How are you doing tonight?
I'm doing very well, and how are you, gentlemen?
We're doing pretty damn good.
Is it really that funny, Dan?
The thing is, I lost whatever was in that YouTube delay, so I missed about 30 seconds and just cut in with you guys dying laughing.
Just Dan. We chuckled real quick, and Dan could not stop himself.
While we were waiting for you to join, Nine was like, "Hey, let's get a little mini topic going." Joe was like, "Yeah, sure." So I have this other, and then you joined, and Nine was like, "All right, stop."
Okay. All right. Well, I'm terribly sorry to interrupt. Go ahead. What was your mini topic? And I'll
Sure, yeah, Jack can contribute in the mini topic,
Sure.
I'm sure.
Yeah, the main topic was just like I was going to bring up the storyline tracker again, and we could keep going down that.
Wait, before we go any further,
You didn't have to have a topic. I don't even feel bad.
how does the Marlins GM like to be referred to on this stream? Just so we know.
however you'd like.
Pick a title.
Let's go with Jack.
Yeah,
Fish
Jack will do
Jack.
it.
That works.
I was already calling you Jack, so
His
it's
username is RLM Jack S. Like I think we're
Yeah.
fine calling him
Fine.
Jack.
Yeah,
man.
and my other
Yeah.
username is
Oh,
also
Riddler.
Jack something, so I'll probably answer to that.
Okay.
cool.
Sounds
Jack
good.
it is. We're already on the first name basis with each other anyway, so it's fine.
Jack,
Yes,
happy
I
today.
agree, Bonsai.
Yes, Kuhan.
It's funny.
Zach,
It's
what was the
actually
weirdest thing that happened to
It's
you
funny
today?
because I like never call you that ever.
so many people call me Kuhan. Like you very rarely call me Kuhan. You're one of the few.
Zach, what was the weirdest thing that happened to you today?
What was the weirdest thing that happened to me today?
Yes,
Oh
that's
god, it was probably probably when the Red Sox GM agreed to actually let us rename Pesky Pole. That was
Oh.
thrown in just as a just we were really fishing for another player, and he agreed to it. And he agreed to it, so I jumped on that one.
You were
Yeah.
fishing for another player.
Yes, very well. That was actually not intentional, but I'll take it.
fishing pole.
Yeah,
Fishing like the band PHISH.
No,
Oh.
no, not like that.
Oh, that's what I was making a reference to.
Am
What were
I
you talking
fish?
about?
You talking you two to me?
Are you talking? Are you talking
Are you
REM?
talking REM
Remy?
Remy? Yes.
Am I talking to me?
Yeah, no, that was an interesting trade. I saw a lot of interesting reactions to that in the thread proper from Red Sox fans.
Yes, Red Sox fans, I await your death threats.
Wait,
Yeah,
what did you remake Pesky Pole to?
We renamed it after our glorious owner, Derek Jeter.
No.
Oh my god! Oh
Yeah.
my god!
What is it called?
It's just Jeter Pole. 4, 1 homestand, the 25th of July to the 1st of August. Which you might want to look up what games are in that.
Oh no! Please tell me it's not.
No.
Please tell me.
That's the best.
Oh,
How did they accept that? That's terrible.
Oh,
right.
You know, it's rare to see the
No.
Marlins fleece somebody on a trade, but like, wow.
how did you get?
Yeah, we hired one of the hockey GMs to do that.
That's true. I remember that now. Yeah, we didn't hire a Red Sox fan because they've had so much trouble with Red Sox GMs in the past years.
We have
So
had
after Database Central left,
we have had ungodly amount of issues with Red Sox fans in the past couple of years.
correct.
I'm glad I made that then.
Correct. Because
honestly, this is an improvement.
Here's the thing.
a massive improvement.
Ryan is a massive improvement because he knows how to do trades, but then he also gets fleeced like that because he's not a Sox fan.
Sox fan.
Yes,
They're-
exactly.
They're
I will
never going to
go-
want to participate.
I will tell you real quick. Old Joe and yeah. First of all, the Red Sox subreddit for some reason does not like us. I don't really get it. But I mean now I do.
It's not going to go over well for them. This is
Now, I fully expect to be banned at the end of the week.
But before the sim started, we were looking for GMs and nobody signed up for the Red Sox. And like I went to old Joe and I was like, look, I just want to find somebody who isn't a Red Sox fan but knows the game. I don't care if anybody signs up and they've played before, they can be the GM.
And I'm like, this guy did hockey, and
Yeah.
I was like, I'll take it.
Yeah,
I mean, it's working so far.
it's fine. Look, he knows what he's doing, and he's not one of the genius boys from the past 2 years.
He,
So
was, he was fun. He was fun to work with. He may have tried to back out of it after consulting with Red Sox fans.
well, let's just say he probably won't make that mistake again.
Yeah, I don't think he will either.
You just-
A,
We're gonna have
A
a wicked
a
time.
similar thing almost happened to me today. I was making a trade. I had offered up a guy, and there were two teams that inquired. They were the Padres and the Yankees. Now, the Yankees wanted me to admit, as the Diamondbacks GM, that the Yankees actually won the 2001 World Series, but I did not feel authorized as like a non-true D-backs fan to give up the D-backs only World Series. So I did not go for that trade, and I traded with the Dads instead. So I avoided that same situation, but I feel like it's something else.
It's also, this is 1,000 times funnier.
Oh,
Yes.
100%.
I was
Yeah,
very
no,
pleased
it
with
absolutely is. It absolutely is. I'm just thinking of similar situations. That's all.
Yes. Yeah, so basically the way that I got him to agree with it is I just proposed it as a poll to be named after our owner and renounced in a Marlins press release. And I just don't think he realized who the owner was.
That's fucking brutal.
Oh my lord. Oh my lord.
To be fair,
Who would
NKS,
this is like, I know Ryan watches baseball. I know Ryan is probably a bigger A's fan than I am,
Right.
but dude,
Right. No, he
dude.
to be
Look,
fair, NKS, the Dads did also have a better offer. Just
slips happen. Slip ups happen. That happens.
Oh, I know. It was
But
glorious.
it's just
But the best part for me, and this may not translate for anyone else, but I work at a fine dining restaurant. I may or may not have been working at that point and could not react at all to this guy saying, yeah, sure. Yeah, sure. We'll rename a pole in Fenway after a Yankee.
Honestly, it's not hard. It's
So last night I watched the non-porn version of the Carol Burnett show.
Was it funnier than the porn version?
It was.
what?
What just happened?
What?
I'm doing a thing called breaking.
No. It's-
Oh no, my wig's coming off.
so more trade deadline talk.
anyways.
Can we talk about how
That was a pretty
GMs don't know
rough
how to?
show, for those of you who definitely still don't get it.
Jack, do you want to reveal anything about your strategy coming into the game?
Coming into the game, well, I wasn't a GM until about 10 o'clock Eastern, so 8 o'clock Mountain Time.
The only time recognized by the Mountain.
Yes.
But,
Yes, of course. So I didn't really have any strategy at all at being a GM.
To be fair, at that point, you were already allowed to take credit.
I was already allowed to what? Sorry.
I've muted
Go
them both because they were on a different track. So we're gonna
Thank you, sir.
we're gonna move forward.
I'm
Okay.
on the same
You were
track,
like
sir.
5 minutes ago. What are you talking about? Like, Dan, did you take that last 5 minutes to remember how to mute people?
No. I got a suggestion from the YouTube chat.
So yeah, he could already take credit for the 6969 trade. So that's
How can
already
I take credit for that, by the way?
because it was a Marlins trade, and nobody knows who the previous Marlins GM was.
Okay, I'll take it then.
So you had that coming in, and then you
That,
all
that, that
a decent
immediately
amount
won
of
me over with the Marlins Discord, by the way, because they're like, "Wow, you managed to fleece the Phillies without even being there."
see, case in point.
Ugh,
But yeah, like you don't have a ton of assets to work with, but
no, but
look what you've already done.
I've renamed all the Starbucks in Miami-Dade County.
Mhm.
God, what else did I get? A year's supply of Dodger dogs, a coat for when we have to play the Yankees in the World Series, and it's cold up there in October. Trying to think if there was anything else that we managed to get in addition to players. Which we went from when I took over, we had 4 players. We're now at something like 10 or 12. I don't remember exactly, but I'm quite happy with that. So
Yeah, that's a good return on investment.
yeah,
Yeah, I think it definitely helps that like you had the asset. You didn't have a ton of assets, but the assets you had a lot of value, and you were able to trade up. It's like the paperclip experiment, right?
yes, and I find that people tend to work with you if you come up with creative silliness to trade as well.
Yes.
Oh my. Yeah, that was like so to the way that we got the deal with the Yankees, who gave us 3 players, I think, for 1, is we gave them an evening of bottle service in a South Beach club.
Can't pass that up.
Exactly.
Can't pass that up.
That's worth several players.
Yes.
So
Dude, just ask why can't I remember his name
Go
Patriots.
ahead. We're not all
owner.
waiting on you.
Tom Brady,
Patriots owner.
Robert
Oh.
Kraft.
Robert Kraft, who got a hand job in South Beach.
He got a
Wow.
hand, not in South
Exactly.
Beach. Not in South
Allegedly.
He got an alleged handy in South Beach.
Beach. I mean, honestly, I think it's pretty tough to call that a legend.
I know nothing about it. I
Are you
pay zero
sure,
attention
Mr.
to football.
Marlins?
I pay zero
Are
attention
you
to
sure,
football.
Mr. Marlins, that you've never been to the same place where Robert Kraft got a handy?
Yes, as I have actually in the real world never traveled to Miami.
Fair enough.
He literally apologized for getting for.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's not alleged then.
Alleged.
He
Hey.
allegedly, literally apologized.
Yeah, he allegedly apologized.
So, Jack, other than getting the Red Sox to rename one of their beloved things to something Yankees related, what was your favorite trade of the day?
Probably the first or second. Just getting involved was quite good fun. I came into this game. This is my first year playing as a player or a GM, and I just wanted to.
Really?
Yeah, it is. I volunteered as the Marlins GM because I wanted to help spread things around a little bit. Really,
Yeah.
I just didn't want him to be left with nobody, like the Cubs, for the first half of this morning.
Shade.
Absolute shade.
No, I
To be
kid
fair, though,
because-
to be fair, fuck the Cubs.
yeah,
To be fair,
Yeah.
fuck the Cubs. Yeah, no, absolutely.
I mean,
100%.
just a fact of life.
Also, fuck the DH.
Excuse you.
Pardon me,
the-
I'm a
the-
Marlins fan. Well, no,
We are-
I'm still
we
on the
are all
Angels.
fans.
I'm still on the Angels.
Okay.
The DH is true baseball, I guess. I don't know.
Oh, that's right,
Anyway.
because you're on the Yankees now, and
Yeah.
Joe's an AL fan. All right, hey Dan,
Yeah,
fuck the DH.
yeah. Fuck the DH.
I don't know, man. Pitchers shouldn't bat, I guess. I don't know. Like, there should be 10 players on a 9-player roster.
Defense.
Zach Greinke.
I don't know why I want to correct the record on this, but I do. I feel the need to. Where Robert Kraft got caught getting a handy was not in
That is
Miami.
not what I was expecting to go with.
It was in Jupiter, Florida. Just so we're clear.
That is
Jupiter,
where
home of the Jupiter Hammerheads.
Jupiter, Florida is where the Miami Marlins play spring training, along with the St. Louis Cardinals.
That is true. It's above West Palm Beach and below Port St. Lucie, which is where the Mets play.
Thank you, Google Maps.
Yes. So I just want to be clear. There are a lot of levels of South Florida. I don't want Miami to be indicted on this. There are a lot of their own cocaine and prostitution problems. This is not something that they should have to.
So
burden with.
apologies to Miami for accidentally saying that you and Robert Kraft got a handy, and apologies for Robert Kraft for saying he got a handy in Miami when he actually got a handy in Jupiter.
That was offensive to just all parties.
I'm
We
trying,
regret
trying
this.
frantically to
Jupiter
come up with
is
some
also where Miles Michaelis' wife is from.
trying frantically to come up with some joke about the gravity being higher.
Jupiter is also where a season of American Horror Story is based.
Really?
Yeah.
That seems weird.
Why do you
Carnival.
know that?
American Horror Story, the carnival one with the. I don't want to be. That's it.
Is that the one where like? I'm sorry, somebody's. I hope really just
yeah.
real quick. I hope that was on screen because somebody needs to gift that. Whatever the hell I was just doing.
I would like to just take a moment to point out what 4533 said. Handy in Miami rhymes better. So
That's true.
That's true. Yeah, it does.
oh dear.
I'm sorry. I'm still trying to figure out what I just did.
Anyway,
What was
moving
the
on.
funniest thing that happened to someone else today? This
was
is
this?
still a question directed at Jack.
What was it? I'm sorry.
What was the funniest thing that happened to someone else?
I must confess I was not able to follow too much of the other stuff,
That's
as
fair.
by the time that I got up and running, I had to be off getting ready for real world work. And when I was there, I was doing more, just focusing on what we were doing, because I also had to do actual work at the same time. So, yeah, I have no idea what happened outside of the Marlins atmosphere, shall we say? Sphere of influence, that's what I was looking for.
Would you believe me if I said Katie Nolan showed up?
Sure.
Okay.
My favorite part of Katie Nolan is that Katie Nolan isn't even really a reporter.
She's not.
Like, I love Katie Nolan, but she does not break news. It doesn't make any sense.
I did see a little bit of that stuff, but I had like when you guys were talking about this this Novelty Accounts Act, I have no idea what you were talking
I
about.
assume we already asked where Buster was.
I think he's been found off in the Atlantic Ocean somewhere.
Yeah, Buster has not been seen this year. He was voted the head of the Reddit Baseball Writers Association of America, and then we realized we hadn't seen him for 11 months.
Yeah,
I thought that was part of the joke.
I thought it was too. He hadn't gotten a single story wrong in 11 months.
Yeah, exactly. And then we were like, wait.
I think he was just a little bit too busy at the Dinger Derby tonight. Maybe he'll be back tomorrow. We'll see.
I think
We'll
so.
see. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see.
Maybe
too
he
busy
was
in
down
Cleveland.
on the ground at the
Boots on
Dinger
the
Derby,
ground.
getting the scoops.
Just like the thing is, all the people who we think Buster is in real life were in the thread. So where is he?
It's also possible that in the 11 months since the last game, he
Someone
may
forgot
have
the password.
I was going to say he may have forgotten his Reddit password.
Very, very true possibility.
I definitely don't have like 10 Gmail accounts primarily for the same reason.
It's fine. Everything's all right.
Yeah,
Bro.
I actually asked Young Joe about this the other day because his his Gmail account has like a weird extra couple of characters in it.
Oh,
I'm like,
it was-
what happened? But did somebody else have the account? He's like, I think I just forgot the password.
Did
Yeah,
somebody
no,
else?
that-
Yes, but it was me.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure it was my third one because I had Bonsai Joe and then I had Bonsai Joe 7, and I think they were both me when I was younger, and then I forgot the password, and now like
Wait, back up.
yeah,
You were younger?
no, I was just
When
I
he was
just came out this way.
back when he was a fetus.
But yeah, when I was younger, that was like 2011, 2012ish. I made both of those accounts and forgot the password to both of them. So my current account I've had for just like the longest time, and it's just how it is. My Twitter handle is the exact same too. I don't know why, but it's.
I was trying to specifically not reveal your email address, but way to go, Joe.
Just put it out on there.
I mean, my email address was also on the press release that I put.
Oh,
on
yeah.
Okay, well, that's
Whereas
to
I created a new Gmail account just to put on a press release.
To be fair, the Gmail account is not my primary email.
wow. So he didn't even give us his primary email, you guys.
Well, but my primary email is not on Gmail, so the one that I use for Google Drive is my
What are you?
Gmail.
Are you
All
a
right,
monster?
okay.
Hold on. Whose primary
Guys,
email isn't on Gmail?
Okay, wait. Just so we're clear, I think I'm going to take off. We're talking about Gmail accounts right now. So
I'm sorry. Hold
that
on.
was-
Dan,
that was
pretend like you're not interested in Gmail accounts.
I know this is. I am interested in. I think anybody watching is interested.
Do we have more topics?
Yeah. So there's a big fight.
Joe, hold
going
on. Sorry. I thought
Gmail
Joe walked
accounts,
away.
right?
I thought Joe walked away.
I think there's actually a big fight going on over the DH right now in our Discord.
Dear, I
Um,
muted that for a moment because it was going cling constantly.
Grr.
Whatever.
Pitchers hitting bad. Go DH.
Why are you like this?
Because I'm a Yankees
the-
fan.
The Yankees
adopted
fan.
him as a-
No,
How
just
about
because
that?
you're a fan of an AL team doesn't mean you have to support their fascist bullshit.
Go Yankees.
Because
No.
he's a Yankees fan. So at
Dan,
least, he's a
Dan,
Yankees
keep
fan for at
Cincinnati.
least
Let's go. Fuck the DH.
Who's
he's a Yankees
the
fan for at least the next 7 hours and 2 minutes.
go? I don't know. Is it Giancarlo Stanton? Is he back? Oh, Edwin Encarnacion. Yes.
Yay.
And would you like to tell us why you want to cheer for him, Mr. Commissioner?
Did he do something? He's a Yankee, right?
I was thinking more what he does to a certain Reddit user.
Oh, he gives me
take it off.
orgasms.
There you go.
I'm taking off. It's
sorry,
good to see you
sorry.
guys.
Edwin gives.
Me orgasms. And on that note, I'm taking off.
All right.
Dan's out of here. Hey, have a good night, Dan.
Yeah, you
Have a
too.
good
It's
night.
midnight for me, so I got to go to bed.
Yeah, it's about the same for me. But
I'll see you guys.
Oh, wait. Hold up. Dan,
Yeah.
you were on the Deadline Commission account. If you leave, then the stream ends. So do we just want to wrap this sloppy stream up since it is getting late?
Apparently, I can actually just leave the call and it'll be fine.
Can you really?
This is
Well,
where
there's
the
only one way
stream
to
just
find out.
ends.
Why don't
So hold on, real quick, just in case. We love all of you and have a nice night.
Have a nice
And
night. Yeah.
If Dan leaves and it's still going, then great.
Then
Awesome.
we'll stick around for a bit.
let's see
If
if you
not,
guys.
then
All right.
goodbye.
Yeah,
Good
let's
night,
see,
Dan.
let's see if you
Bye,
guys
Dan.
survive the snap. I'll see you guys on the other side. Goodbye.
Mr. Stark, I
Bye.
don't feel so good.
And
Are we still alive?
I guess we didn't get blipped.
I guess we didn't.
I guess we didn't, but
We're
also I
alive.
still see Dan.
Yeah, I still see.
Yeah, I still
Oh,
see him.
but
yeah,
He's still there.
Oh no, I can't leave. I can't leave out of the broadcast.
They can't leave. All
Uh,
right, then let's end
all
the
right.
broadcast for the night.
all
All
right.
right. Well,
Goodbye.
Hey,
Until
thanks.
tomorrow night, gentlemen.
Thanks,
Wait,
everyone.
wait. Before we leave, I feel like I'm forgetting something.
What are you forgetting, Joe?
I feel like there's somewhere I should be.
Is there?
is there?
Oh no, are we doing the Carly Rae Jepsen thing or whatever?
Is there?
No.
Carly Rae Jepsen.
Joe,
No.
Joe, is
No,
there?
I just seriously feel like there's somewhere I should be right now.
There's somewhere that you should be?
I don't know.
Like there's something I'm forgetting.
Is it
Where
in Miami?
I feel like
Not Miami.
That could
Is
be
it-
I feel like
range.
it's close.
is it in Jupiter?
No, not in Florida.
Do you know where you should be, and if there is a flight being
Like that sounds familiar.
is there a flight being taken to that place in the next 24 hours?
Are we doing this?
Flight.
Flight?
That sounds familiar.
Does it?
I'm not sure. This is really bothering me. I feel like.
Is it?
Okay.
Wait. Nime's back. Nime.
But
Am I forgetting something?
I feel like you're forgetting something.
I feel like I'm forgetting where this bit is going to go.
I feel like we're forgetting that we're trying to end the stream.
I feel like I'm forgetting where this bit is going
No,
to go.
no. It's fine.
I feel like we'll figure out what we're forgetting by tomorrow, right?
Yeah.
I think they'll figure it out.
I think we'll figure it out.
All right. Well, on that note,
Good night. I'll see you guys tomorrow.
good night. My name is Bonsai Joe, and
We
for
start again in less than 8 hours.
less than 8 hours. We'll see you in the morning. My name is Bonsai Joe. I'm here with Dan.
Yeah, that works. Dan.
Okay,
what?
I was gonna have all of you say your names, but
Kuhan Luke.
All right, mine is all right.
The professor.
Kuhan Luke.
Yes, Joe.
Kuhan Luke.
I don't know who you're playing at. The professor.
I think
Jack.
it's all in a different order on our screens.
Okay.
I'm Jack. Goodbye.
Okay, we got Dan, Jack, Kuhan,
Kuhan Luke.
Professor What, Joe, me, Bonsai Joe. We're going to sleep. Good night.
Good night.
Kuhan Luke.
Good night.